Hello, my precious wandering souls. Welcome back to Miles Edgeworth AceAttorney investigations. Last episode we started case 5. Well, not case 5. Episode 5, and we are investigating an embassy, and there was a fire and a body turned up, so yippee. And the body, the victim is most definitely Manicosian. Oh yeah, and Kay, because of course it's not an AceAttorney case if there's no, if our assistant doesn't get accused of murder at least once. We tried it with Gumshoe, and now Kay has been accused of the crime. So yeah. Oh, and since we didn't have the rights to investigate, because this is an embassy, we don't have the authority, but Francisca does. We are Francisca's assistant. I'm sure she's having the time of her life right now. She's like, finally, I am not the assistant anymore. Finally, Miles Edgeworth is my assistant, or something like that. So yeah. The only reason that I can investigate is because I said that I am Francisca's assistant. The things I do for the sake of investigating. So first thing first, dead body. So our victim was the secretary of this embassy, I take it. Manicosian. I heard that he was an admirable person. Very admirable. Wasn't he the one from the incident? Am I mistaken? The cause of death is a stab to the base of his neck. He was lax in watching his back. We were fortunate that the fire missed our victim's body for the most part. If the fire had burned a bit longer, it would have made identifying him a hassle. So Mr. Caution was stabbed to death in the middle of a raging fire. What in the world happened inside this room? Oh, okay. Notes on Caution's body. Cause of death, single stab to base of neck. The body wasn't badly burned by the fire. Huh. Okay. I won't rest until... Yeah. I guess this is the murder weapon, right? Is this knife the murder weapon? I mean, it has a lot of blood, so... Some preliminary testing has been conducted. According to the results, the blood of that matches the victim's blood. The blade's shape was also found to be consistent with the stab wound. I suppose this means that we know now that the crime was committed with this knife. This knife's got some really fancy ornamentation going on, huh, sir? Yeah. This thing practically screams artsy at me too. Everything screams artsy to you, Gumshoe. Although it's also covered in blood, just like the last thing that I said was artsy. Yeah. But the handle is pristine. There's not a single drop of blood on it. Well, that's suspicious. Speaking of the handle, I believe it has a butterfly motif. It's very beautiful. Which one was the country that had the butterfly flag? Bapal or Alabast? I keep forgetting. Motif on his knife handle. A butterfly-shaped card adorns the handle of the murder weapon. I need to check. Oh, and knife. Covered in victim's blood. The blade matches the wound. Butterfly motif is noteworthy. Was it Alabast or Babal? Hold on. This doesn't tell me. Okay. Oh, it's Babal. Babal is the one with the butterfly. Wait, are we? No, we are in. Are we in Alabast or in Babal? I keep forgetting. Where are we? Where are we? Profiles. Oh, you look You don't look at all like the way you looked in the other girl. It's been 7 years, I guess. He looks very decrepit. I just thought like, oh, this guy doesn't look at all like how he looked in the flashback case. But of course, the flashback case that was 7 years ago. So yeah, makes sense. Wait. Is that? There appears to be something in his pocket. Is the Yatagrasus key? This key? It can be. Uh-huh. Isn't this the Yatagrasus key that was stolen 7 years ago? What? But that's... Huh? 7 years ago? Oh! You mean that case where I was framed, sir? Yes, Gumshoe. Yes, it is the piece of evidence that stole the life of Kay's father 7 years ago. Why does Kochen... Why is it in his pocket? Which was then stolen by Callisto Yu. What? Mr. Faraday was killed with this key, sir? Oh, right. I think Gumshoe didn't know that the key can turn into a knife. I thought he was killed with a knife. Ugh! Yeah, it's a key that turns into a knife. So, but the thing is, why does Kushan have this? Because Callisto Yu is the one who had it last. So shouldn't this be in Callisto's possession right now? Scruffy, at the very least, try to remember the details of crimes you were suspecting. I kinda have to agree with her here. You would expect that if you got accused of murder, you would remember something as traumatic as that. But, I mean, it's Gumshoe. Francisca, as you will recall, Detective Gumshoe was not present when Miss Yu made her escape. Yeah, he doesn't know about the key. Well, the knife. Plus, even among law enforcement, only a few knew of this key's existence. I doubt that a new rookie at the time would have been made privy to such knowledge. Yeah, and to be fair, after the whole guard duty thing, I don't think people trusted Gumshoe that much. Oh, I feel like the victim right now. All trampled on, sir. I suppose I'll just have to fill you in now. The secret to this key is... I guess I press the little button. Right? Game? Oh, okay. For a moment I thought it was stuck. Oh, wow, that's amazing, sir. It's like some kind of magic trick. Oh, okay. The Yatagrasus key. The Yatagrasus stole this from Embassy 7 years ago. It's also a knife. So, is this going to be some sort of red herring? Like, they're going to say, oh, he was stabbed with a knife. But no, he was actually stabbed with no, but it's clean. Unless it was wiped off. What if... I'm just theorizing now, but what if this is actually the murder weapon? And after he was killed, the killer just placed it in his pocket. I don't think so, but I mean, who knows? I knew it. This is the same exact piece of evidence that Miss Yu took with her. I remember this beautiful pattern in the plate. I remember this as well. It's a bind motif, isn't it? Yes, it looks like two interwoven binds crisscrossing down the plate. Binds, sir? I think it looks like a bunch of stars, if you ask me. Stars? Eh? It's one of those six-sided stars, just like the police marks on our IDs. I really don't think you can call these stars. To say that the detective art sense is underdeveloped, it would be an understatement. The real question is, why was the Babalese Embassy Secretariat holding this?
Well, we don't know how Mr. Koshen came to possess this key. We do know that this was stolen by the Yatagrasu from the Kodopian embassy.
That's right. Mr. Faraday had written that fact down in his organizer.
I believe this means that further research is required into the country of Kodopia.
Why don't you ask Ambassador Paleno about what he knows? Supposedly, he was a candidate to be the next Kodopian ambassador once long ago. He should be able to answer any specific questions you may have.
Do I have to examine anything else here? His hand? This man, where do I know him from?
Koshen? Manny Koshen? Edgeworth, you were in charge of the case?
Well, the second incident at least. Oh, I thought it was something else. The blood, I guess. It's a knife wound.
It's obvious that he was killed, what he was killed with, but I wonder if it's consistent with the wound.
Indeed. Oh yeah, because she said something like, oh yeah, the wound is consistent with the wounds, with the knife.
Can you at least let go of Kay? Why do you have to hold her like that?
What else do I have to check? This thing? No, actually, she said something about speaking to this guy. Should I talk to him right now? I can go through him. But, okay, no, actually, I'm going to check this first. Oh, that's Paleno. Because this is a national treasure, can I ask that you please do not touch it? I'm afraid the only ones allowed to touch it are myself and the Secretariat, who happens to be dead, so only me.
Hold it!
But there is a possibility that it is related to the murder. Wouldn't you agree?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, why don't we give up for now? We can force them to let us investigate it later when we find some solid proof.
I suppose I don't have a choice here. This must be one of the primitive statues Kay was talking about earlier. Is this the real one or the fake one? Is it just me, or does this man look just like the Steel Samurai? There could be twins. Edgeworth! Edgeworth, get your mind off of the gutter right now. We have a case to investigate. Alright, Babal's primitive statue. Both countries claim to own the real one. Natural treasure. Only embassy and secretariat can touch. Ambassador. Is it? Well, I don't really know which one is the real one and which one is the fake. Is this a logo?
Hey, it's another butterfly!
I believe it is the symbol of the Republic of Babal. Oh, okay. A national symbol that adorns the national flag. Alabaster flower is its counterpart. A drawing this big on the wall of an embassy. It definitely conveys a sense of overwhelming patriotism.
Well, I got a lot of patriotism too, sir. The reason I became a cop in the first place was because I wanted to protect our country.
You may want to, Detective. However, I have yet to see the fruits of your desire. If you hear barking, that's my dog. Sorry about that. He's a little beast.
You have to be so blunt about it, sir.
When I was checking the statue, I saw this.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's still something on this displayed rack, sir.
Oh, there is one of these missing. Wouldn't that mean... Oh, it would make sense if the knife, the murder weapon came from here, right? But these things have... The handles on these knives are different. Knives, huh? Although the blades are all although the blades are all that remain of them, unfortunately. Oh, the handles were burned. Got it.
I guess the handles all got burned off by the fire.
Uh-huh. Ah, so even the knives fell victim to the fire. Ambassador Paleno, are these knives yours? Why, yes, they are. They are a special set of ornamental knives featuring the national symbol of Babal. These butterfly-themed knives, along with Alebas's own set of knives, are comprised of 3 knives each. But I can't believe the Babalese ones have been reduced to this state. Ornamental knives, huh? There's a small release on the tongue of this blade. Ambassador Paleno, what is this notch here for? Oh, that is a feature of these knives wherein you can freely exchange the candles on them. Huh. Exchange the handles on them. Huh. So that we can change how they look to fit the situation, of course. I see. So these knives were constructed so that the handles could be easily removed. That could be important. Oh, I thought I would get something else. Alright, I guess I should... Maybe I can speak to Francisca first and then... Oh! Francisca has collision! Run, Edgeworth! But Francisca has collision, but Paleno doesn't. I can just run. Should I talk to Francisca first? I'm going to talk to Francisca first.
Miles Edgeworth!
What is it?
Let me tell you something. You are currently my subordinate.
I know.
And if you wish to convince everyone else of that, you will speak to me with respect.
Yes, dear. Yes, sister dearest. What's with the giggling in her eyes? Again, she's probably having the time of her life right now. I don't think that will really be necessary, Francisca.
Oh, really? Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that you are still under me.
I thought Francisca was flying around the world in pursuit of the smuggling case. So then, why is she here at this embassy? Francisca's return. Why is she here when she's supposed to be overseas in pursuit of a smuggling ring? Yeah, okay, that's true. I guess we talked to her. The murder?
I was investigating at the Alabastion embassy when I got wind of this mess.
Ah, that's right. The Yatagrasu was due to appear at that embassy as well.
Yes, but the difference is that we didn't have a fire over there. Although, there was an incident in the Alabastion embassy as well. Oh? But I left Agent Lang in charge of that case and came over to the Babalese embassy.
Oh, we're so meeting Lang after this. Ah, so Agent Lang is here as well, huh?
I see you've met.
Yeah, he wasn't very nice.
Well, he's in the Lebastian embassy acting as bodyguard for Ambassador Alba. However, he seems to have a different reason for being there.
Okay, Yatagrasu?
So the suspect in the murder that occurred in this office is that little girl. I see. Is she, perhaps, trying to be the Yatagrasu?
Kay would never have a soul, sir.
Kamshu, I think you mean to say, ma'am. Well, no, he calls everyone sir, I guess.
Kay?
Alright, yeah, Francisca actually met Kay. You remember, do you not, about the case we investigated together 7 years ago? That girl is the daughter of the victim in that case, Mr. Faraday.
So she's that feisty little girl?
Kay has been on the trail of the Yatagrasu, which is how she ended up here. looking for the one who took her father's life.
I see.
He's trying so hard, but you know what? The Yatagarasu just keep on tricking us all.
How so?
The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret.
Stealing of secret. The card warned that the Yatagarasu will steal the embassy's dirtiest secret.
But all we had is an arson and a murder. The lab boys are going in circles. You know what this is, sirs? It's a breach of contract and it's going on the rap sheet.
If you ask me, I'm perfectly fine with the fact that nothing was stolen tonight.
I do wonder though, if Callisto Yu really is the Yatagarasu.
Oh, okay.
Maybe if I speak to this guy... I can't believe that money fell among thieves tonight. Without him, I have no idea what my schedule for tonight is. Ambassador Paleno, I believe your schedule tonight will consist of listening to reports from the police. That and only that. I ask you to cooperate, not only for your own sake, but for Mr. Caution's as well. You're a rather strong man, aren't you? How fascinating! Here, I know it isn't much, but I'd like you to have this.
What?
I'm sorry, but it would be against my principles to accept a bribe. Oh, no. These are simply coupons we distribute to promote Babal. Oh, okay. Coupons, I guess. Remember, we offer a large number of discounts and offers when you visit lovely Babal. Now I remember, the Republic of Babal is known for its feverish tourism industry.
Okay. Tell me about Manny Caution.
I was wondering if you might tell me a bit about the deceased, Manny Caution. He was my secretary and the embassy secretariat, charged with running the whole place. He was an admirable man. His death is a great loss to our country. He was in charge of everything: accounting, printing, taking care of our national treasures. I'm sorry, but did you say printing? Our country's primary source of revenue is our tourism industry. So, in order for us to print the necessary pamphlets, flyers, coupons, etc., we have a printing press here at the embassy. I see. Please excuse my forwardness. However, I feel I should mention that I have the distinct impression that I've met him before.
Yep. I mean, not exactly meeting him, but we've seen this guy before.
Oh, yes. Since you are of the legal profession, I suppose you just might have. After all, Manny was involved in the KG8 incident. The KG8 incident?
Edgeworth, what's going on with your memory? Well, it's been 7 years, I guess it makes sense.
The defendant who was found innocent in that case was Manny.
Uh-huh.
So, your Mr. Caution is the same man as the one in that case.
It's been 10 years.
Manny recovered personally from that case and dove enthusiastically into this job. He was the one who planned this event and was to oversee this embassy's renovations. It really is a shame. He had such a bright future ahead of him.
Renovations?
What exactly did you mean earlier by renovations?
We can't have tourists and visitors to our embassy. Think we're a poor nation, can we? So renovating the embassy is something of an investment. We may have a rather paltry budget, but we're trying our best to make do. However, I guess the only person who could have helped us do our best now is no longer with us.
Whoops.
Codopia?
Ambassador Paleno, I was wondering if I may ask you about Codopia.
Codopia? Alright, what would you like to talk about?
First, I'd like to ask you about this key.
What about this key?
I found it sticking out of Mr. Caution's pocket. I believe it originally belonged to this embassy. Is that correct?
Upon closer inspection, it seems that this key is shaped like a butterfly.
That's not all about this key. It's also capable of changing into a knife.
Oh! How fascinating! Dude, I don't think you're understanding what I'm trying to say. Knife, weapon.
Is it possible that the ambassador didn't know about the existence of this key?
If it's a Babalian thing, or Babalese, I think it's Babalese. Shouldn't he know? In its knife form, there is a flower mark at the base of the blade. So, it's from Malebast, I guess. I guess this knife might be from when we used to be a part of Codopia.
Hold it!
And how did you come to that conclusion?
It has both of Codopia's national symbols, the butterfly and the flower. I suppose Manny used this key here at the embassy back when we were still Codopia. Okay, used at the embassy. This key was stolen from the Codopian embassy 7 years ago by the Yatagarasu. Huh. I think I have a lot of logic stuff, so I should check that soon. Ambassador Paleno, this key was stolen from the Codopian embassy 7 years ago. By Callisto Yu, otherwise known as the Great Thief Yatagarasu. Oh, really?
You were not aware that Miss Yu had broken into this embassy at that time.
I'm sorry, I can't be of much help. I'm not very familiar with the details, you see. I only became the ambassador after Babal became its own independent nation. But if Manny were still alive, he would probably know about what happened back then.
Mr. Caution and Miss Yu knew each other 7 years ago. But that doesn't explain why I found the Yatagarasu's key here in the present.
Okay. Oh wait, I didn't check this thing. I just realized I didn't check this.
A small personal safe.
This was Mr. Caution's office, so it belongs to him. So perhaps he stored his most important documents in here.
Ah, of course, it's locked. It appears we won't be able to open it without the key.
Hold on. Locked safe. The Secretariat's office safe. It can't be opened without the key. I wonder if the key is actually the key that we need. Okay, I'm going to check logic. We have a lot of things. So for the first thing, I think the motive on the knife handle and the butterfly, of course. Well, yeah.
The design of the knife's handle. It greatly resembles the special Babalese species of butterfly.
It does, doesn't it? Plus, it says right here.
This knife is property of the Republic of Babal. Perhaps this means that the knife used in the crime was found in this room.
Okay, can I connect something else? Oh wait, of course. Of course. To steal your dirtiest secret. So she's here to investigate the Yatagarasu thing.
Is it possible that the dirtiest secret the Yatagarasu was out to steal is in this very room?
Dirty secret?
Francisca, you're in pursuit of some dirty, underhanded dealings yourself, are you not? Something tells me that this is no coincidence.
In that case, the person I'm looking for is here in the police embassy, huh? The head of the smuggling operation.
I think I just might need to ask Francisca about her smuggling case in more depth. Oh, I guess I just unlocked something with Francisca. And, of course, the safe that needs a key and the key. Right? Makes sense. That one was kind of obvious. Because, of course, if it says, oh, it needs a key. Oh, we just happen to have a key. We know for a fact that the Yatagarasu's key was used at this embassy. Furthermore, we found it in the victim Mr. Caution's pocket. Which leads me to think that perhaps it's the key to the personal safe in his office.
Good thinking, sir. Let's go try it out.
Well, it appears I was correct. Of course. The key that was left to us in the victim's pocket. It literally turned out to be the key to the next piece of the truth. Oh, okay. What do we have here?
Hey, there's nothing inside. Do you think that the Yatagarasu made off with everything?
Gumshoe, I see something there. No, detective, I believe all we need is a closer look. I won't rest until... Yeah. Huh. What is this thing? What is this here?
It looks like the ripped corner of a piece of paper, sir.
No, I don't think it's ripped. It seems more to me like it's stuck in the safe.
Hey, you're right. It won't budge an inch, not even when I tug on it.
Don't tug too hard, you're gonna rip it.
But I don't think I ever seen paper stuck on the inside of a safe before.
Hold it!
Detective, I think you have it backwards. It's not the paper that's strange. It's the safe.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that the secret to the safe is that it has two compartments, it's completely empty, it has a crack there. It has two compartments. Even just eyeballing it, you can see that the inside is a bit too shallow. Furthermore, with the unnatural way the paper is stuck at the back of the safe, I'd say that there is an extra bit of space behind the back wall of the safe. In other words, this safe has a second compartment.
What?
I suppose that you are correct in asserting that the paper is stuck in an unnatural manner. However, if what you say is correct and there is a second compartment, how do we go about opening the door to it then? As you can see, there is no other lock or keyhole inside.
Huh. Actually, there is one more spot of interest to me on this safe.
Oh?
Yes, and I believe that spot is the keyhole to our mystery second lock.
The safe and its locks. Alright then, since you are so sure of yourself, show me how you deduce your answer.
So... I guess... let me check. It could be this, right? Because this is where you put the key. Maybe? I'm not sure. This one? Is this spot somehow connected? I guess? Yatagarasu's key. I still have a lot of bars, so... Oh, okay. Doesn't the shape of this keyhole remind you of something, Francisca? Yeah, it looks like the engravings on the knife.
The shape? It does look very familiar. However, I believe it's simply a latch hole for the safe's lock mechanism. It's just for keeping the door shut, nothing more.
You sure?
Hold it?
Is that so? The person who used the safe, Mr. Caution, made sure this safe has two compartments. in order to hide something. Do you honestly think someone like that would allow the keyhole to the hidden half to look so obviously like a keyhole that even the average person could figure it out?
You can't be serious! Are you saying that this hole is the keyhole to the hidden compartment of this safe?
That's precisely what I'm saying. And I will prove to you right now that the Yatagrasu's key is the key that will open it.
Objection!
The Yatagrasu's key? Miles Edgeworth, this has better be a bad joke. A very bad joke.
Sorry, but this is no joke. The Yatagrasu's key is the very key that will open the second compartment of this safe.
We know that this key opens the first compartment of the safe. But the keyhole you're talking about is of an entirely different shape than of the key.
Because we don't actually need the key part of that key. Let me check. How do I guess I just checking everything. Can I zoom? Oh yeah. I guess if I check anything in here.
Point the knife at me, game.
Let's go over this again, shall we? The Yatagrasu's key was originally made to open Mr. Koshin's safe in the Kodopian embassy. We confirmed that as a fact by opening the door to his safe with it. Now let's take a look at the back end of the key. Looking at the knife portion head on, what do you see?
What are you talking? Ah!
It appears that you've come to understand what I'm talking about. When viewed head on, the knife's blade is the exact same shape as the keyhole. The real function of the knife portion is to act as the key to the hidden portion of the safe.
But that's preposterous!
Because it looks like a knife and was used like one to kill Mr. Faraday 7 years ago. We fell under the misconception that it was always meant to be a knife. But for both the safe and this key to conceal such clever tricks, whatever is hidden inside the secret section must be of incredible importance.
Then, it's even possible that I've been searching for, what I've been searching for is inside. Scruffy, hurry up and open that safe.
Yes, sir. Opening it now, sir.
Oh, okay. These items, they're...
It's a bunch of funny shaped things. I guess they're...
You're in the way. Now move, Scruffy.
I couldn't read what Gumshoe said.
I didn't think I was in the way.
Oh, the poor guy.
These pieces of art, they're identical to one that have been stolen from various countries around the world.
I figured as much. These are the treasures this section of the safe was to hide from view. I believe a more thorough examination is required. Before I do that though, maybe I should talk to Francisca, because I remember I unlocked something with Francisca. And maybe I can get something more from her. Oh yeah, smuggling. Francisca, when we last talked, you said that you were on the trail of a smuggling ring. I'll check the safe in a moment, but I need to talk to Francisca. Francisca, come first. I suppose the reason you are here right now is related to that.
Yes. After analyzing the intel we've gathered from various countries, this embassy rose to the top of our list of sites to investigate. And this is what tipped us off. I can't understand what that says. Also, why is this page 2 out of 3
Where's page 1? This accounting document?
It's only one page of the whole thing, so we're not sure about all the details. However, it's enough for us to grab onto the tail of the beast. For you see, this type of paper was made only in the Principality of Codopia.
Ah,
Which means that somewhere in the countries of Alabast and Babal is the head.
huh.
The one pulling the strings behind the entire smuggling ring.
That's Francisca for you. She's amazing, pursuing this case with all she has.
Ah, that's very nice.
Edgeworth complimenting someone. Would be nice if he did that for a certain blue lawyer. Copy and paper document data, Jordan main organizer, accounting doc related to smuggling. Prove someone in one of the countries is ringleader. Can we read that though? If it's probably in another language, so I probably can't. I can't. Okay, fine. Is there anything else that I forgot to check? Officer? Sir? There we go. Sorry, but Interpol is still conducting its investigation beyond this point. I'm a subordinate of Miss Book. Sorry. I'm sure that whenever he says that, Francisca just smiles on the inside. I'm a subordinate of Miss Von Karma. Is there some reason why I'm being denied access? My superior clearly stated, don't you dare let anyone near the site, you got it? If I let you examine the site, my superior would get really angry at me.
You know, Mr. Edgeworth, I feel really bad for the guy, so why don't we do as he says?
He can relate. Yes, I suppose we might as well. But I want to check the... Kay, are you alright? Kay, oh! Kay, are you alright?
You believe me, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? You don't think I did it, right?
Yes, of course I don't. And I promise to prove that it wasn't you.
That's enough chit-chat. You can investigate all you like, but it's only a matter of time before we take her in. It would be wise of you to keep up while you can.
No, I don't think so. Kay isn't lying, and my investigation will prove that to be true.
Go ahead and try then, if you're that confident.
I can't allow this to continue on this way. I must prove her innocent post haste.
I guess we can check this thing now.
I won't rest until blah 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 blah. Is there anything... maybe the documents? Wait! Of course! We have page 2 out of 3. And there's 2 pages here, so what if this is part of the same document? This is the document that we thought was stuck here earlier. I wonder what it's about.
Beats me, sir.
Why don't we take a look at it first before we keep up, detective? Aha! Mr. Cochin's name is written here on the last page. I wonder what the significance of this document is. I mean, isn't it kind of obvious? Is this spot somehow connected? Yes, I know. Yes, actually. Oh! Aha! Take a good look at these documents, Francisca.
It says that there are 3 pages in total, and yet there are only 2 here.
But they say 1 out of 3 and 3 out of 3, and we just happen to have 2 out of 3, so... Correct. Now take a look at the smuggling activity document in your possession. This is giving Phoenix flip the ticket vibes. we need to like, use logic and be like, if we have part 1 and 3 and she has part 2, I wonder, is giving Phoenix checking the receipt in case 2 of the first game. Tell me, is it not possible that your page was taken from this set of 3?
Well, it certainly looks that way.
I have no idea what that says. By putting our multi-part puzzle together, we seem to have arrived at an answer. And it seems that you have now found what you were looking for.
Yes, and with this, it has become crystal clear that Mr. Caution himself was responsible for the mass smuggling of Bubbly's ink.
Bubbly's ink? Bubbly's ink?
Bubbly's ink is a special product of the Republic of Babal. However, due to a special reason, only a limited volume is ever exported.
Hold it!
And that reason is...
That's classified. It's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. In any case, it seems that the head of the smuggling ring was our victim, Mr. Manicoshan.
Oh, okay. His base was in an embassy, thus it was hard for both our country and his to interfere, making it the ideal conditions under which to run a smuggling operation.
Ah, but it's so frustrating. I lost the person I was to rain judgment down upon with my whip of justice. Is that what you call it?
Well, even if he's dead, we still have a responsibility to look into his misdeeds. For some reason I thought he was going to say like, well, even if he's dead, you can still whip his body if you want. Nah, he wouldn't say that.
You expect me to whip a dead man? Well, I'm not interested.
I guess she's only interested in the reactions people have when they get whipped. Francisca, you must know that Manicoshan was the suspect in the KG-8 incident.
Of course I know, on top of being the head of the smuggling ring. There is the matter of what really happened in that case that needs to be resolved.
Hey! Investigation complete!
Are you done investigating? You realize now, don't you, that this girl is the only one it could be. Now come along quietly, Yatagarasu, Kei Faraday. You are under arrest for the murder of Manicoshan. Mr. Edgeworth!
No, leave her alone!
Please, you have to believe me, I didn't do it. I chased the fake Yatagarasu here, and he was already... You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Hold it!
Don't touch her! I'd like to help you reduce the number of mistaken arrests Interpol makes.
What is that supposed to mean?
I believe I told you that Kay Faraday is not the culprit of this crime.
Very well. I suppose I have no choice. I'll show you just how foolish your claims are.
Oh, are we having a confrontation with her? Oh, yes. Why arrest Kay?
Even your police confirmed that the Yatagarasu infiltrated the Babalese embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into this embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarasu. And most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body.
Your reason for suspecting Kay is because you think she is the Yatagarasu. To be fair, she keeps on saying that she is the Yatagarasu, so...
Exactly. But it isn't just me. She calls herself the Yatagarasu.
Yep, over and over and over.
Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I was only out to capture the fake Yatagarasu. Imposter or not, it matters not. A Yatagarasu is a Yatagarasu.
Very well. Then I shall prove that Kay is not the Yatagarasu who killed Mr. Manicoshan.
Go ahead and try. Show me what the prosecutors of this country are made of.
I think I know. Maybe here?
Hold it!
Just because she calls herself that, it doesn't prove that she is a killer.
No, but it does give her a motive. The Yatagrasu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to some smuggling activity in this room. She obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Koshin for the key.
I see. Her logic is very sound. I expected nothing less of Agent Lang's secretary. However, that statement just now didn't sound right. It might just be the opening I'd need.
Okay, we got more. She wanted to steal documents regarding smuggling, so she killed Mr. Koshin for the key.
Huh. Huh. Huh.
Objection!
I see. Agent Shinna, I regret to inform you, but there is a flaw in your logic.
Oh?
Even if you claim that she is the killer, and the Yatagrasu, I am certain that securing the smuggling documents is not the motive behind the murder. The key to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Koshin's body. Furthermore, the Yatagrasu would not be so stupid as to live without the documents.
Uh-huh.
Oh? Oh, she's sweating. Uh-huh. By the simple fact that the documents were still in the safe when we looked.
I mean, if the Yatagarasu wanted to steal the documents, why are the documents still here?
It's obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all.
Hold it? Then perhaps she didn't know that Mr. Koshin had the key on him.
Objection!
If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him? Because I can think of no reason for her to kill him if she had not known that fact.
Hold it? Need? Reason? All of this is simply our conjecturing after the fact. Why am I speaking so slowly? It's entirely possible that she accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in.
Oh, I get it.
Perhaps she didn't notice the safe second compartment before returning the key. But the fact still remains that Mr. Koshin was stabbed to death.
Objection!
But you have no definitive proof that it was Kay who committed the act.
Hold it? Actually, I do. I saw her holding the knife used on the victim with my own eyes.
Don't tell me this is another... Oh! Fingerprints on the weapon! And... Kay... What? Kay... Please tell me you didn't grab the knife. Please tell me your fingerprints are not there.
Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that will put her away behind bars.
Definitive evidence.
The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon which the killer was holding. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. The knife is a part of special three-piece set, which has a design like no other. The evidence and testimony, it all points to the girl. There is no counter-argument.
That is your definitive evidence?
You see now that she's definitely the killer, right? No, Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta believe me. I believe you. It's just... I'm trying to figure out a way to
not... How do I say it? I'm trying to find a way to stop suspicion on you, but
I saw a suspicious person in a long black coat outside the embassy, I swear.
And you came in here because you were chasing this suspicious person.
That's right. I ran into this office only because I was chasing after that person. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the light, but then... Oh! Ah!
Yep, he was dead.
Who's there? I'm guessing it's Shina. Who's there? Oh. This is... I came to this room upon hearing the girl scream. And when I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her.
So the object Kay felt by her feet on the floor was the murder weapon. And she grabbed it, and now it has her prints on it.
I had the knife analyzed right away, but we failed to find... Oh no, because Kay wears gloves, of course. I had the knife analyzed right away, but we failed to find anyone's prints on it because she's wearing gloves. But the suspicious person in the black coat who came into this room before me... Hold it! You continue to insist there was such a person, but if there was, where did they go? I don't know. But I know they came in here. Hold it! That sounds like the desperate excuses of a suspected killer, not a trustworthy testimony. You understand, don't you? We can trust this girl's words, Mr. Edgeworth.
Go! She has a point.
I need to find a way.
Even if Kay's words are the truth, I must show that they are with some solid evidence.
Mr. Edgeworth, I really didn't.
Kay, don't worry.
Oh.
Adopted daughter now. If you didn't do it, then there must exist a way for me to prove that.
Hold it. Still not giving up, I see. In that case, trying to counter my argument if you can.
Don't worry. I can and I will. Okay. The knife is consistent with the knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon which the killer was holding. Can I check this? I think it's this one. Hold on. Just in case. I guess? Yeah, I still have a little bit of bar, so, well, I have the entire bar. If I mess up, I'll be fine.
Objection!
Oh, okay, I didn't mess up, I guess. So, the murder weapon was a knife with a butterfly design on it. But is that really the truth?
What are you getting at?
I'd like for you to take a look at this. There is blood on the blade, and yet there's not a speck of blood on the handle. This signifies that at the time of the crime, a different handle was attached to this blade. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switched and was, in fact, not the real murder weapon.
It wasn't the real murder weapon?
This knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go? So I guess like the thingy? The thingy? Yep. As you can see, the Babalis knife has now been disassembled into two parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body and proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with this butterfly one. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Caution was killed with a butterfly-themed knife. This should clear up any and all suspicion surrounding Kay. Okay, Babali's knife handle. Something the real murder weapons handle. Its blade has just to be found.
Your argument isn't airtight yet.
How so?
It's possible that the girl herself is the one who switched the handles.
Hold it!
Don't be ridiculous. For what purpose would she do such a thing?
I don't care to know how a criminal thinks. The way they view the world is beyond the comprehension of a normal person like myself.
I would hardly call you normal, but sure.
Therefore, I wouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd it may seem.
No one is normal in these games.
Objection!
The truth is right there in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You will come to see that Kay is not and could not have been Mr. Caution's killer. Hold on. Can I check this thing? Oh, is this all that I can zoom? It's an engraving of the national symbol of the Kingdom of Alabast, which is a flower. Though hidden by the handle, it shows that the knife was conceived in patriotism. I'm looking for something here, but there is quite a bit of Mr. Caution's blood on this plate. Thanks to being a prosecutor, I guess I have become accustomed to seeing blood. Oh, hold on. Actually, I think I have an idea, though I'm not sure. Alright, let's try. Oh! I thought... that's what I would... Okay. Yeah, I'm accustomed to seeing blood, blah, blah. This is not what is important right now. No, I wanted to check,
What is this mark on here?
It's the mark of a flower. I assume you know what this means.
No, not really.
We have a big butterfly on the wall, and this thing has a flower on it, which is not the national symbol of this country, so...
Butterflies rest on flowers all the time to drink the sweet nectar.
And so they do. However, would this butterfly really drink the nectar of this flower? The answer is clearly not a chance. Now to prove the relationship between the butterfly and the flower with this. Oh, okay. Let me check. Okay, I think it's this one.
Take that!
Yeah.
You can be serious.
It appears that you've made the connection. The flower on this plate is designed after a certain country's national symbol. That's right, the Kingdom of Alabast. I know, in other words, this blade is from one of Alabast's ornamental knives. And we are in Babal, so that makes no sense.
Ah!
This part of the knife handle has Babal's national symbol on of the butterfly on it. Therefore, it is undeniably Babalese in origin. But as we both know, you can't kill someone with just a knife handle. Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again, Agent Shinna?
After the fire had broken out.
That's right. Kay entered the Babalese embassy after the fire had taken place. Furthermore, she had not been to the Alabastian side of the building before then. On top of that, not a single person passed between the two countries during the fire. Which means that Kay could not have transported an Alabastian object over here. This makes it impossible for her to be the true killer.
Whoa! Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! What a great victory!
I don't think we've won just yet. Yeah, nope.
Huh? Hey, why is everyone so quiet?
I'm happy we got this far and clear Kay's name. But what worries me now is what will happen next.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? An Alabastian knife here?
Do you mean how did this find its way into the Republic of Babal? It didn't just find its way over. Rather, we should focus on how it was smuggled over.
You know what? My brain hurts thinking about it while we're just standing around. Thinking while you're on the run? No, that's the way a great thief operates. Skay, a recommendation? Stop saying that just so willy-nilly. You got in trouble because you keep saying that you're a great thief.
Kay?
Oh, thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth, for proving me innocent, I mean. You believe in me the whole time, right? Tell me you did.
Of course I did. Not really, but
Shh. You definitely need a class on believing in people from Miss Mia Fey.
or Phoenix.
Come on, you don't have to be shy about it. Hold it. Your argument is still not airtight.
Would you care to elaborate?
I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. However, there is still the possibility that she is the Yatagarasu. That again? Look, how many times do I have to explain it to you? I am the real Yatagarasu. I'm not like that fake one that goes around setting fires, okay? Whether you're the real deal or a fake, it doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that this girl is the one who started the fire.
We've went from a charge of murder to a charge of arson. Okay.
Objection!
Preposterous. On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing?
The fact that she calls herself the Yatagarasu, that in itself is the most elegant proof. Miss Shina. Yes? I have no intention of taking back any of what I've said. I am the great thief Yatagarasu, and I refuse to allow some impostor to claim that name as their own. The path of justice that my father pointed me towards, I will walk it the best I can. It's not good to be so stubborn. I hope you can understand that. Thanks a lot for the concern, Miss Shina. Let me share something with you too, as a token of my appreciation. Those sunglasses totally do nothing for you, so I'll steal them from you next time, okay? Well, I guess we'd better get going. Going to where? To the Kingdom of Alabaz. If we don't go, we won't know for sure, right?
We need to investigate.
I suppose not. We won't get anywhere simply by standing here thinking. To see where the Alabastian knife came from, we'll have to pay the Alabastian embassy a visit. Okay, right now when she did the whip thing, it looked like she accidentally hit Coach. Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As you are my subordinate, I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt.
He's probably in his mind like, calm down, Edgeworth. This is for the investigation. Don't snap at her. Understood.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Oh, to be continued. Oh, thank God. Oh, my throat's killing me. So, I'm going to stop recording for now, and I will record tomorrow the next episode. So, I hope you liked it. If you did, maybe consider... Oh, I forgot, sorry. Liking and subscribing, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye!